Hey everyone, and welcome finally back to my channel. I'm resurrecting it. So I could stand here and give you excuse after excuse as to why I haven't posted. There were several reasons. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm back now. So I'm just going to kind of like catch up on all the Marvel things I kind of missed, and I'm going to be packing at the same time. I'm off to do something with my friends, which means there's going to be some content, which probably won't be content that I usually put on this channel, but it's something that I wanted to do. And you know, you still get me. There's probably going to be spoilers in this if you haven't caught up to Marvel stuff, so just be aware that I might spoil something for you. Also, I apologise if I'm out of focus at all in this video. My autofocus is really loud. My mic, I don't have a dongle to plug into my phone to use that as a mic, so this is what we're dealing with. I'm contemplating getting a new camera, but it's a lot of money to spend on something that I don't know how long I'm going to use it for. Right, so the first thing I was going to talk about was Loki. I feel like I'm going to need a bigger bag. Because obviously I reviewed up until episode 3, and I stopped reviewing because I got ill, and then everything on TikTok just kind of blew up about the finale, and I was like, I'm going to take a step back, because everything that I was seeing like online, it was like making me angry almost. And so, you know, everyone's allowed to have their own opinions. Everyone is like, everyone's opinions are valid, but it was like people were like having a go at other people for not like having the same opinion as them, and I was like, I don't feel like I want to put anything like that online at the moment. So it's cooled down now. So here is my opinion. I really liked Loki. I thought it was really good. I didn't care about the kiss. I wasn't really like invested in their relationship that much. I'm gonna go turn this light down a little bit because I'm sweating. Now I feel like it's really dark. I'm just gonna have to sweat. So I actually really liked Loki. I liked the writing. The finale with well, He Who Remains, Kang. Loved it. I actually personally think that's one of my favourite episodes. Obviously there wasn't much to it besides them talking to him, but the comedy was there. They just had a really good dynamic. I actually enjoyed the fact that Loki and Sylvie fought, and everyone was shocked about there being a season 2, so much that I sometimes forget how invested I am. And like, I knew there was going to be a season 2 months before the finale, like months. I was saying to my friends, I was like, it might not get resolved, you know, there's a season 2, don't get your hopes up. And everyone's like, oh my god, it's been confirmed. And I was like, I'd rather have a post-credit scene, but okay. So I was a bit disappointed with that, with the post-credit just being season 2, whatever. We already knew that, so I was a bit like, oh, I'd rather you just do a post-credit, but okay, I'll take it. Obviously every show has its flaws, and I know people don't like the kiss. I was never invested in it, and Loki isn't like my favourite character, and I've never really cared for Loki that much, so I'm not one to comment on it, but I thought it was alright. I'm not for it, I'm not against it. I was just like, okay. So then we've got Black Widow. I love Black Widow. I saw it in cinema 4 times. 4 times. I think it was 4 times. No. I saw it 3 times, and then I went and saw it at my friend's house because she had it on Disney Plus, which is a whole other situation apparently. Not that I want to comment about that, but oh, drama. So I really liked Black Widow. I cried at the opening titles. I probably will like always cry at the opening titles. It's very real, and it's very beautiful. And for the people who are saying they don't like it, valid, you know, as I said, everyone's allowed to have their own opinions, but I don't have a problem with any of the movie. The one thing I would say probably about the movie, that's probably the minus point, is the villain. I don't have a problem with Taskmaster. I don't read the comics. I knew what the comic version was, but I wasn't like disappointed that it wasn't that, because I wasn't invested in the comic character. So I was a bit like, oh, okay. It was a bit when she took her mask off, I was a bit like, don't know who that is, and then obviously it was like, it's his daughter, and you're like, oh my god. Taskmaster is a pretty cool character in the comics, and it's a shame that they didn't like include him losing memories and stuff like that. I've kind of just heard it through the grapevine, I won't lie to you, but it would have been cool to see that. But then again, it is, what, almost 2-hour movie. They're not going to be able to get everything in, and it was very much focused on Natasha's side than the other side. I am a little bit disappointed that they cut out a lot of Ross stuff, because I've seen some of the deleted scenes. I really wish they still included some of those, because I'm like, how did she get out of that wreckage and Ross coming, like, how did she then dye her hair and go on the motorbike? It makes no sense to me, but I would have liked to see that side of it more. Obviously, love Yelena. She's one of my new favourite characters. I just relate to her very heavily for some reason, and her like sarcasm and straight to the point. I don't know why, but it is always the British actors that I like. I always like their characters. So I didn't really have a problem with much of Black Widow. Obviously, I wanted to see a lot of the General Ross stuff, because I feel like he's going to be heavily involved in future films or phase. So I do think that was a disappointment to me, but I wasn't like disappointed with the movie. I think I was more disappointed about how badly it did in the cinemas, because I absolutely loved it, and if I could afford it I would have gone as much as possible, but unfortunately I'm not made of money, although I only did pay once. I kind of scammed my way out of paying twice. Can we just appreciate that I've got so much like fancy dress stuff that's like actually decent? This is for my assessment, but I just think it's funny that someone's like, I need you to dress up in this thing, and I'm like, I got it, I've got this sorted. So yeah, also in Black Widow, I love the score. I think it's beautiful. You know, I've said in other videos, I am a sucker for a good score, and I really loved it. Same with Loki, actually. So yeah, favorite part in Black Widow, let me think. I really like the period talk with Alexei, Yelena and Natasha. I think it's really funny, and I think it's really funny that it wasn't going to be included in it. In the writer like generally put in this like Alexei saying about the period, and then the director was like and so then Yelena went off on one, and I really liked that wasn't actually initially in the script. I definitely did cry at the post-credit. I didn't get to see the post-credit the first time because the football was on at the same time, so my dad was like, we need to go, and I was like, fantastic, don't get to see the post-credit, so I had to wait. But I cried. I still cry every time I hear that TikTok sound with them whistling. I'm done, like tears. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. When I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, that's my new favourite, definitely better than Winter Soldier. I think it probably is up there, and I think I probably will watch it the most, because I like Natasha and I like Yelena, and I do think it's up there for me. Do I think it's Winter Soldier? Do I think it's up there with Winter Soldier? Yes. I still think it's up there from my initial reaction. I think it will probably be one of those where like Winter Soldier is my favourite at one point, then it will overtake and it will keep swapping. Oh my god, don't even with people going, oh my god, we're never going to see Natasha on screen again. This was said ages ago, okay? This was said ages ago. Just let her go. Let her go. Post-credit with Yelena being told that she needs to Clint. Not the biggest Clint fan here. Don't mind comic Clint. I just think it was a major loss, them not being more accurate to the comic. I have nothing wrong with MCU Clint, he's just not one of my favourites. So I just kind of jump on that thing of like, Clint. But like, there is nothing wrong with him, he's just down at the bottom for me. Speaking of Incredibles, I've had this for years now. When did I have it? When I was like 16? I'm now 20. This is 4 years old. And I'm still gonna wear it. I really do love Incredibles. Disney, if you're listening and you need a live action Violet, I'm here, okay? Just saying, I based my personality on her. So, we've had the first 2 episodes of What If. I surprisingly like it more than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna hate it. I mean, I was gonna say I'm not really a cartoon person, but I do love Phineas and Ferb like a lot, still as an adult now. So I was going into it not expecting to enjoy it, especially because the first episode was First Avenger, which is a film that I really don't like that much. I'm not great with war films and dated things, so I was a bit like, I don't really like, and like Peggy's great, but she's just not one of my top characters, so I was a bit like, ugh. Then when I was watching it, I was like, do you know what, this is actually really funny and it's still really good, and I like the fact that I don't feel like I'm committing to a big series like I am with the live action ones, which I often struggle with TV shows. Is it's a lot to commit to. When I'm committing to a film that is 2 hours of my life, a TV show is weeks, months, years. So I like the fact that it's like different every episode, so if I perhaps can't watch it on the Wednesday, I have to watch it on the Thursday. I'm not that bothered because it's not really going to be spoiled for me. The first episode was great. I really did like Peggy in that, and it really like brought up my liking for Peggy. You'd think because I'm British and I look like her, I would like her. And it's not that I don't like her. I haven't watched Agent Carter. I feel like my opinion would change. But she was good in that episode, and I like how they really did focus on her. I was like, oh, they're probably going to focus still on Steve, but no, it was like her episode. And I love her outfit. I love her outfit like a lot. So yeah, it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it, and then I was like, I'm so excited for the second one. Went into the second one, obviously very emotional one, having T'Challa in it, and the tribute was lovely and touching. Nebula, she stepped out and I was like, I need to dye my hair blonde. Oh, that's another thing, I've changed my hair colour. It was really nice. I liked her, and I liked how she had like so much more pizzazz. That's what I'm gonna say, pizzazz. She's really, once again, not one of my favourite characters. I love Karen Gillan. I think she is amazing. But Nebula, I don't know whether it's because she's more of an anti-hero that I don't connect with her, but then I love Deadpool, so I don't see why I wouldn't connect with Nebula. There was always something about her that I was like, I prefer Gamora, you know? So I like that it was like her moment, and she had like a little glow up, and she was so fun, and I loved her. Then Thanos pops up, and he's a good guy, and I'm sat with my family, and I'm like, what? And then they just, obviously, I'm not going to say what they say because we're on YouTube here, but then they say, you do understand that's just, I know we all laughed, so, because it's right. So, the next thing I'm going to talk about is ShangChi. I'm really excited, and it really disheartens me to see like little to no hype. There's obviously like a lot of my friends are excited, and some people I follow are excited, but overall when I'm like on my explore page or my For You page, I see nothing, and it makes me hurt because I have been following the production of this film since it was announced. And so I'm like, oh, guys, get excited! I'm really excited. I don't know why. And all the reviews that have come back from people seeing previews, seeing a screening, and obviously there was like the premiere, which I wish I lived in America, man. I wish I lived in America. Anyways, everyone's been saying it is really good, and I'm like, guys, like, why are you not hyping this up? It's supposed to be good, and you're just off here talking about something else, which I'm going to get to because it's really annoying me. So I'm really excited, booked my tickets. I'm going to see it in the evening on opening day with my friends. I was like, guys, we're going, I don't care what you say. So, one of the last things I'm going to talk about is No Way Home. Yay. I haven't checked Twitter in the past few hours, so the trailer could have dropped and I could be reacting to the trailer in the next 20 minutes. But you won't rest. You won't rest, and it really annoys me, okay? You have 2 films before the release of that Spider-Man. I don't care if it's big, okay? You have 2 films before. And you're like pressing on poor Kevin Feige going, we want a trailer, when's the trailer, when's the trailer, when's the trailer? Let this man sleep, please. Please, okay? Let the other films have their moment, okay? Spider-Man's had 2 now, 2 in the MCU at least. Just, shh, okay? I am fed up of my only thing being on the For You page is, when is the Spider-Man trailer gonna drop? Theories. And I'm like, I don't care. I do not care, okay? I don't, okay? It could be really exciting, it could be really fun. I actually don't mind the Spider-Man films, they're okay. Far From Home is one of my favourite films. But, like, I'd rather they drop the trailer when the trailer's ready, rather than rushing and giving us something because you all are impatient. And it's ruining my experience. It's ruining my experience. It's like the WandaVision theories, y'all take it too far. Just sit down, okay? Okay? Breathe. Okay? There will be a trailer. You're not going to go, well, they're not going to drop a trailer because so-and-so could be in it and they don't want to spoil it. They're going to drop a trailer. Okay? Just let them be. Okay, if they dropped a trailer for Endgame, they're going to drop a trailer for Spider-Man. I think y'all are going to be disappointed by this film. I said it. I said what I said. I think you're going to be disappointed because you're expecting things and you're going in going, well, this is going to happen and this is going to happen. And then it doesn't happen, you're going to be upset. You did the same thing for WandaVision, so you're going to feel the same thing then. If you go in it with 0 expectations, you're not going to be super disappointed. You might be a little bit disappointed. You know, as I said, I wanted to see Ross stuff in Black Widow, but I didn't. But I wasn't, like, disappointed. I still really enjoyed the film. And Kevin Feige has had enough. He has had enough of y'all. I've seen some of the things he's been saying on Twitter. Well, not him saying on Twitter. I've been seeing the things that he's said on Twitter. That last topic gets me really going. My private Snapchat story, like my Marvel one, well, I call it my nerd one, like they hear it all the time because the trailer will come when it comes, okay? I could be talking a load of rubbish now and it could have just come out and I just haven't seen it. Thank you for hopefully making it to the end of the video. If you did, you are a superhero. I don't know whether the trailer has come out. As I said, I haven't checked my phone properly in like a good few hours. So it could have, and the trailer, me reacting to the trailer could be out before this video. This probably will require more editing than that will. As I said, content following this video will be a little bit different. I say a little bit different. It will be different from what you usually see. It will contain my friends, so there'll be a bit of a different dynamic there, but it will be good. I promise you, it will still be worth the watch. So please hang around and please do watch because I want to just make good content for everyone. And yeah, I'm so excited to be back. I just need to get in front of a camera and talk. Anyway, okay, thank you for watching and comment anything down below. I'll answer. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And good night. It's not evening. Goodbye.